Hi, my dear students, my viewers. How are you? Good morning to all of you for coming to my class. Welcome to my class. How do you feel? Following the lessons? Answering the assignments? Let us watch. I always keep an eye on you. I come to know how many of you are doing the work or neglecting, not doing. I can grasp it. So don't try to manipulate. Be honest in your work. Be obedient to your teachers. See, teacher. What's there? Teacher. We are going to explain about the relationship between a teacher and a student. So, when the bond is sealed between a teacher and a student, when you are obedient to teachers, when you obey the words of teacher, when you complete all the tasks given by the teacher, not neglecting, then you will be the students liked by your teachers, most liked students to your teacher. So, this related to you, my dear children, my dear students. You listen so many classes, you listen so many teachers, you follow so many teachers since your childhood onwards, since LKG onwards. Among all, you may like some teachers, and sometimes you always remember one teacher. It might be, or it may be, your lower class teachers, high school teachers, college teachers, whoever may be. But you are influenced. You have a great love. You have a great affection. You have a great adoration for some teachers. Why? Why only some teachers are remembered? Why only some teachers are with some teachers you are associated with? What are the reasons for the liking? We can say so many reasons. The care, the pleasant behavior, the treatment, way of explanation, considering the feelings of students, behaving gentle, understanding the feelings of students, supporting the students, knowing the heart of the students. Some are liked by most of the students. So here also, in our poem, there is a teacher and a student. Only two characters in our poem. One is teacher. Another one is student. Ninth class student, like you. He is a student of ninth class. Ninth class, like you. Some teachers are there. They are always in angry mode, in serious mode, not taking the feelings of children, not considering the feeling of children. They go on, they teach on. Whether the students are following, students are facing any difficulties in understanding, or students feel any difficulty in understanding the lessons. Not consider. Don't consider. Then problem arises. Or if the students are posed some doubts, asked some doubts, they may irritate, they may shout at you, but you are lucky to have good teachers here in our school, because nobody irritates, nobody shouts at you if you express your doubts. So, you are grateful to your parents to provide you a great platform here, to provide you a great platform here for your learning. You utilize it and be benefited. If children don't come forward to expose their doubts, to clear their doubts, what happens? If they feel shy, some students feel shy to ask their doubts. They feel what others feel. They feel what others feel. If I ask the doubt, they may be belittled me. Whether this one don't know the simple answer. Students should avoid those feelings. As a student, you are coming here to learn what you don't know. So your duty is learning, knowing what you haven't known. So there is no need to feel shy, to ask, to expose our doubts, to clear our doubts. The person who laughs at you may not clear your doubts, may not useful to you, may not help you. So who is the loser? Who is the ultimate loser? You yourself are the ultimate loser. You yourself are the ultimate loser. So, avoid those type of all ill feelings. when the teachers are friendly with you, when the teachers take care of you. If you don't come forward, you have to regret yourself. You only responsible for your failure, for remaining ignorant, for not having knowledge. So what is there here in our poem? Not just a teacher, but a friend. That means here the student feels the teacher is not only a teacher, he acts as a friend. He acts as a friend. Why does he feel? Why the student feels the teacher his friend? What makes him think so? So he must have a strong feeling. The student must have a strong feeling in his heart. That's why he said he can tell that his teacher is not a teacher, not only a teacher, but also his friend. The teacher have a strong influence on the heart of the student. How strong it is. It is strong enough to feel the student, even the teacher, is his friend. Absolutely. It's a great thing, touching the heart of the student, making feel the student. Teacher is also a friend, a good friend of that particular person. It is not a little thing. It's a great thing. Because the teacher grasps the inner feelings of the hurt, the inner feelings that arose from the depth of the hurt. The teacher enters into the depth of the heart and finds the feelings of the student and supports the student, encourages the student, give confidence to the student, give courage to the students. Then only it will be possible to be called, the teachers to be called a good friend by students. What is here? Not just a teacher, but a friend. A 9th grade student is there. He used to say, I don't know what makes me trust you. I don't know what makes me trust you. That means, actually, what is in me, what skill is in me, what greatness is in me, I don't know. What you sees in me, I don't know. You have a great trust in me. The student is telling like this. Ninth class student is telling like this to his teacher. Actually, I am an ordinary student. I haven't great skill. I haven't anything special. I feel I am nothing. In that situation also, you have a great trust in me. You have a great faith in me. What you see in me, still this day I can't understand. But you trust me well. On the day, could not bear this education, I tried to run away. I tried to leave this education. I tried to avoid this education. I hide in a hole like a rat, like a mouse. I hide in a hole because I fear of education. I feel uneasy. I lost my hopes in education. I want to run away from education. I hide in a hole. In that situation, you stood by my side. Actually, I have no faith in me. Myself, I have no faith. I have no faith of my capabilities, my ability of studying. But you came to me. You trust me. You supported me. You can. You are able to study. You are good. You have the skill. You try yourself. Don't run away from it. Why do you hide in a hole? By inspiring words, you make me continue the studies. Really, I was amazed. I was amazed at it. I always think, when even I have lost my confidence in me, how the teacher has a great confidence, great trust in me. What makes him so to feel that I have the capability, I have the ability to study? Whenever I sat, you stood by my side. With your encouragement, with your support, with your inspiring words, I moved to the next grade. See, he got success. He completed his academic year successfully. The one who feels that he is not capability of completing education, completing that year, who fears of education, who wants to run away from education, who tries to hide in a hole, completed his academic year successfully, and he got promoted to next grade. How great thing it is. This only happens because of the teacher stood by the side of that student. How good it is. How good it is. he moved to the next grade. Then I feel, the student is telling, I feel it faded away. My trust. That means I feel your trust in me faded away. The bond between us will be weakened. See how the feelings of the student, 9th class student is. What is he saying? After moving to next grade, he feels the bond between his teacher and him will be faded slowly. And the trust of the teacher in him will fade slowly. But does it happen? Imagine it happened? No. It becomes stronger and stronger as the days passed by. The bond between the two strengthened day by day. So the student says, my dear teacher, I feel your trust in me will be faded away. The bond between us will be faded away as the days passed by. But what I feel, what I think was wrong. What I think was wrong. Instead of that, the bond between us grows stronger and stronger and stronger. Your trust in me also not faded. This is really surprising. This is really surprising to me. I always amaze at it. That is the greatness of the teacher. That's why the teacher has become a best friend, a good friend to that student. After the turn waits, you never ask me how I am. Days rolled by. That student is telling, you never asked me how I am. So as I do, of course, I do not ask you. But the bond, the trust will remain the same. There is nothing damage to it because of you are busy, because of in your work. You are not able to ask me how I am. But when you see me, at the time of seeing me, even long after, you ask me how I am. I used to say, I am fine. Though I am not fine, I accept my fate. I look at you by saying fine. I started to move out of your sight, out of your sight. That means I still watch you till you disappear from me. Here, disappear means move a long way. That means that person is within our eyesight. But when he moves along, he will not be at our eyesight. So we say disappear. I watch you till my eyesight. Permit me. Afterwards you are out of my sight. I can see no longer you. When I was sorrow, when I was feel sad, you stood beside me. You encouraged me. You supported me. That's why you have become not only a teacher to me, but also a friend for this ninth grade student. Understand, my students? So what made the student call his teacher not only a teacher but also a friend is only one thing. When the student was in sad, when the student was in sorrowful mood, he stood beside him. Whenever he was sad, he encouraged him, he supported him, he inspired him with his words. It makes the teacher not only a teacher but also a friend. See here, our homework. Write about any one of your teachers, you like most, suggesting the reasons. So with this we have completed. Thank you.